part-time because it's a full-time job, but that's the other part of your life is the teacher. Yeah. So my first question, so when I always ask a few people because I like to make sure that I'm asking the questions the listeners want to hear. And the first thing somebody said to me, they go, do you ever get kids that think they're better at football than you? And have you ever showed one of them up in front of their mates?
Oh, all the time. Especially, I think, being a female. I know it, because, I love all the banter that comes with it. Oh, miss, you play for Hibs, they're shite. I'm like, right, boys, language, on, or whatever. I love all that. Like, it doesn't bother me.
Not the swearing, though, kids. We don't love the swearing because that's bad.
Obviously not, but it comes in, if we're on a football block, they're like, miss, you joining in? I'm like, okay, I'll join in. And I remember I joined in one time with a group of third-year boys, and I kid you not, I took the ball, passed it, and a boy came flying in and slide tackled me, and I flipped over him, and I just was like, right. Thankfully, another teacher was there because I was like head to toe in mud. We were on the ground, and I was just like, right, boys, I don't mind joining in, but I'm not here to get injured. I don't know why we're trying to injure me. So then,
I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh because I was really bang out of order, but the way you described it is just really...
It was funny. I was in a white hoodie as well, so I ruined my hoodie, but, we moved past that. So like
I've invoiced the school for the hoodie.
That was the start of it, and I was like, right, boys, I genuinely will join in, but if I get injured, I don't want to get injured. One, I don't want to hurt yous, and I don't want to get hurt myself. And they were like, nah, fair. The next time I got the ball, I just put it through his legs. It was great. And all
that must have been the most...
Hey! And I was like, oh, I'm so thankful I did that.
The thing is, you would have won so much approval. As like, it would have been like a little cult thing where it's like,
oh, I know.
Miss Notley is now the leader of the group. Like, she is now the alpha male of this group.
I know. Like, that's what I mean. I said I love all the banter. I just hate when they try to be too smart, too cocky, and I was just like, come on. Yeah. Whereas you get and it's great, obviously being that teacher, you can be that role model, but have that banter with them. It's good.
I love to hear that because Pupils is a rugby school traditionally.
Yeah.
So our teachers were like my PE teacher was an international rugby referee at the time, and he could outplay all of us at rugby, and it was the exact same as that. He's like, if you're gonna take the mick, I'm not doing it, but I will join in. And it was like chasing shadows for all these kids that thought they'd be better than this. I don't know, when your teacher rocks up with a six pack, like you probably don't stand much of a chance. But our teacher was like better, like healthier than all of us. So, but I love that. So we've spoke about nicely how the teaching aspect comes in, and then as a teacher, how am I trying to word it? I'll probably cut this out if it doesn't go well, or I'll keep it in to show that podcasts are a very organic thing. As the teacher, that life sort of intertwines itself, and you've got the kids. So, like you said, you've got the kids, and they're trying to intertwine with you. Is it because of your background in sport, and obviously, sport is such an infectious thing in terms of like we were just talking about there, the happiness and the joy that comes with it? Do you have to find times where you're trying to rein it? You're almost reining yourself back. Like, I'm the teacher of this class. I'm not in the class.
Yeah, I think sometimes just because some might follow Hibs or Hibernian Women on Instagram, social media, I remember I'm just when I won Player of the Year, they're like, oh, miss, you've done this, or I modelled the Hibs strip, and they're saying, miss, look, you're my screensaver, and I'm like, right, I know I posted those pictures, but bit weird, one, a bit weird, two, come on. And then sometimes you're having that laugh with them about maybe football teams, football results and all that. All right, wait, stop being so pally, because then the next minute they say something and it's crossed that line and you're like, right, cut it out now.
So does that when that situation happens, because if you get, I assume it's really inspiring for you if you get like a first year girl that's like, miss, you're my screensaver, I love football, and you have to kind of go, I'm not Ellis Notley, Hibernian Women professional football or football player right now, I'm Miss Notley, PE teacher. Like, how does that switch in your brain work where you're like, this has got to...
It's a hard one because you don't want to deter any, say, young male or female away from playing the football, but then there's also a line because of I am a teacher. And they have, to be fair, it only happened once, and it was she was older, the pupil, so we were come on, just change it. And she changed it straight away. All our friends were calling her weird anyway for it. So I think got to the point where she was like, all right, I better change this.
Yes. Yeah, have your passions, but understand people are people. That's the way I'd tell people to look at that.
That's what we were like. It wasn't just me. There was another PE teacher there helping me, backing me on this one, so it was fine.
That's fine. So